It's a new mud mower. Took its turf tires, put on the old one. That one kept breaking, falling apart. Somehow they had the same axle type, so I just slapped the rims on. It's a Hydra, and it's got a 22 horse, 7,000 series Kohler. My least favorite part is that when it's steered all the way, the tie rod actually goes over top of the tire. There's not much room for big tires. So I might just be able to run 18s. See, it runs back into there. So I might be able to run 18s, but I'm guessing maybe 16s. I'm gonna take the wheelbarrow wheels and put on it. It has not been started at all today. I just pushed it. Let me get my earmuffs. So it's gonna be a complete cold start. The choke is really, really stiff. best part of this beast was it was completely free. Not a penny into it, apart from like $35 for a battery. It's only got 90 hours. Probably should show that. $90.3. The reason it was free was it had a bad battery. What was that? I need to remove that too. It had a bad battery and it wouldn't start, and the deck was all bent up on it. He hit a tree stump and it snapped a spindle off and twisted the whole deck frame, and it was cutting wrong, and then it decided not to start. So got it for free, even with a free half tank of gas. Nice mower now. And it came stock with this nice looking front bumper on it. It's pretty mean looking. These lame turf tires on this thing. This thing has a bad battery in it, and haven't showed this yet, but it actually has a broken front axle. It's all twisted up, snapped off, so it creaks. It doesn't steer all the way in one direction. This one, the shifter's floppy on it, missing the clip. Under this big old Humvee seat that we mounted on it, there's a bad battery, and underneath of that bad battery is a belt that fell off the pulley because I got stuck in the mud pit and then the belt popped off. And I yanked it out with my dad's old mower, not the 0-turn, the old Craftsman. Also, I got this drift trike for free. Actually, my dad did. He was helping some family build a porch. This was in the neighbor's driveway for free with a flat front tire. All it needed was a $5 inner tube, and that was fixed. All this one needed was a $35 battery, and it was fixed. Next, I needed to figure out how to bypass that safety because that's annoying, and remove this because it rubs on the treads. It's in really, really nice shape. So if you look me in there, you'll see it rubbing. It will, it rubs. I'm mud all over my phone. Oh well. Also, this triple box fan. This is our shop fan. There's 3 old box fans. This one's screwed onto, and these 2 are just bungee cable together. And this works really, really well. Relax, rubbing. Oh well. Seems to spin now. There, good enough. And if it rubs, it's not too big of a deal. When we got the house, this fan were free, and this one was old and worn out anyways. It blows a lot of air, so it's a good shot. Got this hooked up to it. This works really well. That's how that works. Yeah. This is actually the best mower, apart from the 0-turn. Out of all 3 of my mowers, this is the best one. It's most reliable. This one always starts up. This one, it would almost always start up. I swapped the starter on it, thinking it was a starter, and then I thought it was solenoid, and it was actually the battery. And this one, the race mower, which does have a name. I just haven't said it yet. It's called Big Red, like the drink. I put this fan on the flywheel. I just took 2 screws and double nutted it under the mesh and screwed the mesh back on to keep it cool. Now it really is a turbo cool. It's a little off center, but it works. The engine actually was overheating. The exhaust original was exiting right here under the hood, so it was overheating that way. And these fins were actually covered up by the side of the engine because the Oppie was taller than the original engine. So it was overheating. So we put this off an LT1000 Craftsman, this was the engine of the LT1000. The reason has the LT1000's engine was this also originally had an 18 horse hoppy. That threw a rod. Got it all on video, but I don't want to show my face on video yet. Maybe after I do a face reveal, I'll show that one. And help pull more air into this, because this seals up against the hood. We cut a hole in the hood and screwed this, which was the original mesh cover, over the flywheel of this engine. Over it. You see the fan down in there? Works really well. It would pull a lot of air in already, but after putting that fan on there, it pulls like triple or quadruple the amount of air through that. Has this light damage on the hood. I don't know how I'm gonna fix that. Has these new tires and rims on the front. They need to be painted black. And has these on the rear. Pretty mean looking tires. And it's a grease-filled MST 206. A lot of the time they're actually oil-filled. Oh, my throttle, it's snapped off. How it worked is there's a bolt running through there, and you push it and it pulls there, which would yank that cable. And this was the old deck cable. That would engage and disengage the deck up on the dash. And that just ran down here, up and around. And we have this mounted to an old frame bolt that held the axle on, and it stops there. The cable runs up in there to right there, which you can't see that well. But when you push it, it pulls. It has this little L piece like that, and it pulls right on that piece of it, so it pulls there and pushes the throttle. Works really well. No governor, and has a bad charging system, so I need to pull the flywheel and replace that. On my helmet, I do wear a helmet. It's nice, it was free. Here we are a couple hours later. This one, we already moved this out of it. Bypassed the seat and deck safety. A wash to the big red mower. Your shifter knob. Under the hood is still almost the same, but has a new return spring and pedals hooked up. Works really nice. Behind the garage. Parts shed. There's a bunch of mower parts, all that trash can, deck stuff, spindles, off the heat shield, belt bar, seat, rims, wheels, tires, transaxle, wall of police, belt guard over there, Oppie starter, carb, intake for an Oppie, gas tank. Over there, that's mainly electrical belts, solenoid, cowling, air filter. That pulley's cut up. I was making a spacer out of it and messed the pulley up. And then out here, behind it, set up it. Have some parts. There's the deck off the new one. There's the deck off the old one. And there's an Oppie block. That was the 18 horse that used to be on the big red press mower. That one threw a rod, broke a valve tappet. It's a mud pit. It's pretty nasty. These are my nice shoes, so I can't walk it much, but walk around it some. Let's see. Full of mud, rain, nastiness. It's all up in the yard over here. A wheelie trike. Wheel bars. fan of a push button. Yeah, I think that's about it. My dad came down here earlier, which is why I cut the video. Which is why this is kind of edited. I normally don't edit videos because I don't feel like it. That's about it. Bye.